everyone. Hello. This is Erica Slusher from my very own kitchen. It's kind of messy right now. But, and so am I. I tried to mowing the grass. Don't worry, I wash my hands. So I have never made a video like this before. This will be my first try at trying to kind of like snapshot some recipe and then stop the video and then go. So anyway, I'm going to do my best. I had to go to 3 grocery stores to find leeks. I'm making a keto, paleo-friendly version of potato leek soup. The recipe poster swore that you would never know that we are going to be using cauliflower instead of potatoes. I chopped 4 ounces of onion off. I've got to go ahead and chop that up into pieces. Sorry, this is going to be really hard. I've got parsley, chicken stock. I got this keto-friendly creamy cauliflower soup because it sounded like it might be a little bit watery, and some of the people who tried the recipe already said the same thing. So that's the keto-friendly stuff there. I got my thyme leaves. This, if you don't know, sorry. These are leeks. I only need to use one of these, but I still had to pay $4 for the whole bundle. Found them at Walmart after going to the Covered Wagon all the way out in Union and the Kroger that's only a mile from my house. I'm not a big Walmart shopper, but that's where I found them. So we've got, here is, I'm going to show you my other phone. That's probably backwards for you, huh? Okay. Well, so we need yellow onion, bacon. Yes, bacon. Okay. So we've got bacon. We're going to dice it. And usually I bake my bacon, and I want to give you a little tip because I do love to cook. If you turn your oven on, but put the bacon into the oven when it's cold and keep it in there for like 20 minutes, 350 to 400, depending on your oven, like how you like your bacon, how crispy you want it. And keep an eye on it. Wait for that delicious bacony smell. But that's a little trick I like to tell people about is bake your bacon. And it's better. It comes out perfect every time. You just got to watch it and get familiar with how your oven works. So, okay, enough about that. So I don't have a stock pot. I use a wok. I use it for almost everything. This is kind of just like my good pot. So let's get to chopping. Okay, can you see me? Okay, hi. I have another little trick for you. If you cry when you cut onions, you put a wet washcloth or a wet paper towel in front of you, and it will actually, the fumes that make you cry are just drawn to the nearest water source. So it will absorb into there instead of into your eyeballs. So nobody ever taught me how to cook. I'm a very willy-nilly cook. I don't do things properly. I just chop and slice and wing it. I almost never make 2 things exactly alike. Oop, almost got my finger there. Okay. And that's my 4 ounces of onion. Okay. Okay, now we're going to slice up some bacon. I feel sad to do this because I just always put my bacon in the oven, and it just feels weird to do it any other way. I said 3 to 4 pieces. We're going to go with 3. I'm going to fold it in half because that seems like a smarter way to cut it here. Just go down the middle. Okay. Just gonna chop that up. Oh, you know what? I might need a sharper knife. Much better. Okay. Just cut that into, it said cubes. I don't think bacon really cubes very well. But we're doing the best we can with what we're told. I never follow recipes. I am a dash and dollop kind of girl. But I've never made this before, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do it like it tells me to do it. I have my stock pot. I'm going to go ahead and start getting it warm. Bacon fries better when you put it in a hot container. Here we go. If you're frying it, not if you're baking it. Don't get me wrong. I meant what I said about baking your bacon and starting with the cold oven. So if you try it that way, you don't need it to be hot first. Okay? I feel like such a dork doing this. Okay, so this is not going to let me like flip the camera around, so it's going to be a pain in the butt. Here we go. So there's my bacon. It is going to start frying up nicely. Okay, so next, this is so weird. I'm going to cut up my leeks, but this is said to only do one, but it's only that long. So I feel like I'm probably going to use all three of them. How do I do this? I should have looked this up before I started. Am I supposed to peel it? Is that a thing? You guys are really watching a learning curve here. I don't think so. Okay, we're just going to do it like this. I'm going to get the bacon off of there. All right. So I'm going to slice it. And then the way that it looked in the recipe that I saw, it looked like they were more like halves of these. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it up like that and kind of let them go loose. Because I think that's what it looked like. And I've never, ever worked with a leek before. So maybe once I do this, I will decide I want to try it again. Maybe this will become a new staple in my household. I live by myself, so if I like it, then it goes. Okay, got my leeks all chopped up here. Bacon's going. Next, we're gonna do the cauliflower. I'm gonna just like keep doing this because I'm afraid if I don't like record in increments that my camera is gonna like shut off and I'm gonna lose the whole thing. So I'm trying. So really quickly, I just want to admit that one thing I did that was very much not smart. I got the recipe and even took screenshots of like the how-to of it on this phone that I'm using to record. So now I have to do my trusty laptop to help me figure out what to do next. Okay, that's why that was so important. So now that I've looked at it, now I know exactly what I was forgetting. I'm like, I know I was forgetting something. So here our delicious bacon is pretty much crisped up. It looks really yummy. So it says to discard the bacon onto a separate plate and then discard all of the grease except for 1 tablespoon. We're going to be using that for flavor. I know I said I was doing the cauliflower. I promise I'm doing it. Okay, so now we're using onions and leeks. That was 2 leeks I put in there. I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Get some of that bacon grease all up on it. Yummy. Everybody knows there's nothing like bacon grease to flavor up some food. I know some people aren't down with the bacon. I try to keep it to a minimum, but since I'm doing keto right now, bacon is kind of my friend. So as long as you don't overdo it, it's pretty good. Whoop, one of my guys escaped there. Okay, so we're just going to let that simmer and get kind of soft.